welcome back to my channel. So as y'all can see, today's video is all about plants and repotting. Do y'all remember during the height of the panini press when everybody went out and got a plant? Like, I went to my local nursery and literally you would have thought that the girls was standing in line for the club. That's how packed. Like, it was like buying plants just became the new thing, like making bread. And what was something else? What was something that y'all did during the that y'all probably wouldn't have normally have done? Low-key, I want them to do a study and take a poll to see how many people that became plant parents during that time are still plant parents in 2022, because I feel like everyone transitioned to like the faux plants or just not having plants at all. And I'm actually really curious about that. Like, because who's new to this, who's true to this? I've had plants before and after. I'm kind of like a little plant OG, but I would say that this summer was rough, as you saw in my last video, and I was not giving my plants the TLC that they needed. No chili, no left eye, no T-balls, and they weren't giving. There's a lot of yellow leaves. There's some pruning that needs to be done, some watering, some giving life, some new soil that needs to come in, some fertile ground that needs to happen. So we are going to transform these plants and hopefully transform our minds in this video. So keep on watching. So this is where my babies are at right now. Look at that difference. RIP to my longer stems. This is my snake plant. Not too bad besides that couple of yellow leaves. And then it just was like, I think it was a little bit of root rot. I probably overwatered it, and also it needed to be repotted bad. Like, my girl was down bad, but she still was holding on. And this is my propagated monstera that I'm going to put in some soil finally. Look at the little baby coming true. So I have two. I have that one and that one, that one and that one. That yellow leaf gotta go. And then that dingy dusty one in the back. That needs to go as well. So let's get started. So I'm starting with my snake plant first because sis has been down bad and for longer than any other plant. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do this with styrofoam, but so I'm just doing that so the drainage doesn't get everywhere in my bedroom, because that's where the snake plant is. Also, I did that DIY design that's on the pot. Yes, I did that. I don't know where my paints are, like my paintbrush. It just like walked up and left my apartment. I want to get back into it. I have some blank canvases and I'm just like, where the heck is all my art supplies? Like, I truly do not know. You know, like, I cleaned up all my areas and I still haven't found it. So I guess I'm just gonna have to slowly rebuild my paint set, because as I'm on this healing journey, I have begun to do the things that I like to do as a child in order to sit with and heal my inner child. Part of my healing journey, I'm just getting back to self, getting back to things that I like to do, being off grid, not being online like that. I have to do what's best for me. So yeah, something was going on with some of the roots, and so I had to chop. I probably should have propagated some of these. Like, I don't know how the roots work for snake plants, but something is telling me that I should have propagated some of them. I mean, we'll see. We'll see in a couple weeks. She will definitely let me know. So this is an experiment. There also comes a point where I remember that this was the wrong soil. See, what had happened was I was doing my 10K steps. I only had like $20 on me. And so I walked to the local nursery and I was like, let me go ahead and get some soil. Didn't know that I needed a different soil for the snake plant. And so I was like asking the lady, I was like, hey, after repot like a couple of different plants, what type of soil works? So she gave me this for like everything else, and then she suggested the cactus soil for the snake plant. But when she rang me up, because I got this big bag of the regular indoor soil, the tab was running up. So when she scans the smaller cactus thing, the total was literally like 21 something. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough. So I was like, okay, I'm going to put the cactus one back and I'll come back for it. And then I'll just repot the other ones. Child, I forgot. And this is the first one that I repotted. Like, if I don't write it down, it'd be a wrap sometimes. So we are definitely going to see what she's giving in the coming weeks. I feel like she'll be okay, but we shall see. Do y'all think I should repot her, or should this be like a class experiment? Let me know. But yeah, so this was super relaxing. I just popped in an audiobook. I'm currently listening to Finding Me by Viola Davis, and I had no idea of her backstory. Like, I just know Viola is, she's giving drama, she's giving depth, she's giving acting, she's giving crying, she's giving snot. Like, she's just giving all of the above. I know her as How to Get Away with Murder. Like, that was my girl, that was my show. So hearing her backstory, my God, it made me appreciate so many things about my life and my childhood, even though it was not without flaw, but it just made me appreciate, like, girl, count your blessings, because it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, it just made me sad, upset, but I also loved hearing from her mouth her resilience, because she's doing the audiobook herself. So just like being able to hear her resilience, it just, although it's very sad to hear how she grew up, just hearing the fact that she got over the other side is comforting. Even though I know that a lot of people are not able to get to the other side, and that's very disheartening at the same time. But just hearing her talk about like her 20s and hear her talking candidly about the industry, like she's really not holding back. I feel like she's just in her ear where she's just like, okay, I'm an accomplished actress, like I got the awards, now you just gonna get me as my full self. Like, I don't know if y'all saw her Hot Ones interview, but it was hilarious. Like, it was honestly hilarious. She gave you gems. Like, she was giving some acting tips for real. Like, if you're an actor, aspiring actor, anything, watch that Hot Ones interview. I feel like you can watch that interview for like anything you need in life, honestly. It was so good. She was also very good in The Woman King. If y'all haven't seen it, go see it. But yeah, it's been such a good audiobook. So if y'all have any audiobook recommendations, let me know, because I'm always down to try something new. When I was repotting my plants, I also was thinking about how much we can learn from plants and like taking care of plants. Like, okay, so we know what plants require. They require the same thing as us. They require sunlight, food, and water, and love. Those are the 4 requirements that plants need, that we all need. And I feel like God really did what he did when he created everything. If you really think about it, we're all interconnected, not just as a human species, but all species, all living things on this planet. We're all connected. I just want you to like sit and think about that. And there are things that we could do to better the planet, but at the same time, it's not only left to like the public. Like, there's companies, big companies, that profit off of the demise of our earth, and that's just the reality of it. But child, let me not get too deep. Let me not go on a tangent like that, but I just want y'all to think about the fact that we are all connected. Think about the fact that we are very similar to plants. Like I said, we need sunlight. Vitamin D is very important. We need food / nutrients. We need water. We need more water. Our bodies are made of mostly water. And I know grown adults that still say they don't like water. Like, girl, grow up. I'm sorry, grow up. There's so many ways to make water taste good. Like, throw some lemon in there, throw some ginger, whatever fruit that you like, you can infuse it. You can infuse your water so it doesn't just taste like water if you really don't like the taste of water. Me, myself, I like a little bubble. You know what I'm saying? I like a little fizz. If you add a fizz and an infusion, you got something special. So yeah, just throw a little bit of lemon in there, you know, throw a little lemon, throw a little ginger, my good sis ginger. You know what I'm saying? Throw whatever you want in there. Make it taste how you want to taste. Water can just be the base if you want it to just be the base. You know what I'm saying? Don't add any processed stuff, but whatever fruits, herbs. If you need some inspiration, I will literally dedicate a whole video to infusing waters and also tea. Holla at your girl with the tea, you know? When I relaunch my holistic homeopathicary, I'm selling teas. I drink tea every day. That is the easiest way to drink water without drinking plain water, tea. And now that we're officially in the full swing of fall, it's starting to get a little cozy, you know, a little cold outside. Tea, you can drink that from breakfast, lunch, dinner, all throughout your day. And I do. Trust me, I do. Yeah, I feel like I'm just freestyling, just vibing. I almost feel like I'm doing a podcast. It's kind of relaxing listening to my own voice. I used to hate my voice. You know, at one point I wanted to be like a voice actress, but I hated hearing my voice. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like hearing your own voice? Should I do like more podcast style videos? I always wanted to do a podcast too, so if enough people are interested, I'll do a podcast. What was that? What else was I talking about? Oh, so not only do we need sunlight, water, and food, we need love. There have been many studies regarding plants and how they react to the environment, how they react to sound, words, music. There have been studies where they droop or they die if they hear certain words or if they're in certain environments. You have to give your plants love. They feel it. They vibe off of that. They grow or shrink depending on your words and actions. And that's how we are as people as well. You have to be conscientious of what you're saying to your fellow human. You don't know how someone's day is going. You don't know how hard their life is. You just don't know. You don't know what people are going through day to day. So be kind to yourself, number one, but also be kind to others. And what I've learned and am still learning is when you're kind to yourself and you fully love yourself, there's no way to not love others and to be kind, to come with kindness. If you love yourself, there's going to be an abundance and it's going to trickle to everyone else in your orbit. So when people say like it starts with just you or one person can change the world, there's truth to that. Albeit literally one person can't change the world. But if everyone has that mentality and everyone is kind and peaceful and loving, if everyone's like that, then that's going to be the reality. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Bottom line, we need more love. We need more love. And just digging all this dirt, making all this mess, it gave me time to not be on my phone, to go off grid, quote unquote, and really just be with myself, be with my thoughts. And these are the things that I just think about like every day. I just be thinking like deep like this literally every day. But child, I made such a mess. Such a mess. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I still have to clean this up. Like, I truly still have to clean all this up. But yeah, somebody commented on my last video and suggested that I give out homework during this healing journey that I'm on for us to do. And it doesn't have to be OD, but just something to think about. So our homework for this week is to think about 3 to 5 things that you like to do as a child and then start implementing that into your life, whether it's day to day or weekly or monthly. Do something to sit with your inner child and to heal your inner child. So I will share 3 to 5 things that I like doing as a child. And this is in no particular order, but reading, writing, swimming, listening to music, and swinging on the swing set. Super childish, but I liked it. So let us know in the comments what you like doing as a child. 3 to 5 things. And in what ways will you start implementing it into your life? You know, let's compare. Let's see what similarities we may have, what differences. Maybe there's something that I might want to try. It might not become a hobby, but I'm down to try different things. So yeah, this has been a good time just talking. I feel like I kind of was all over the place, but that is my chaotic Gemini brain. But hopefully you got some gems out of it. Let me show y'all my plants after all of them have been repotted, standing up tall, looking good, watered. I do need to wipe their leaves though, but I'll probably leave that for this weekend. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you like this podcast style vlog video situation. Actually enjoyed recording this and sharing my thoughts, so let me know what y'all think. I would appreciate feedback, and also if there's anything that you want to see from me and my channel. And with that being said, thank you for watching until the end of this video. If you made it to the end, send me your favorite color heart. So yeah, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will be dropping more videos soon. Until then, be safe, stay sane, and I'll see you next time.